morning. It's market day. The market itself it's Saturday morning. I had to stop by the store to get some batteries because I forgot batteries. Of course, you're going to forget something. The market itself is only less than 10 minutes away from where I stay. So I'm here. I will try to get some video once I figure out what's set up. The market itself is from 12 to 3, but we are here at 10:30. So it gives me an hour and a half to set up, and plus they're having a brunch. So hopefully I can take some video later. Wish me luck on my first event. Talk to y'all later.
Here's my table. I'm sorry I have to do a voiceover because the speaker was right behind my table to our left. But here is my setup. This is my scrunchies and my hair ties, my toys, ballerina dolls right here, my gift boxes, the coasters, my crinkle hats, and my tote bags. The setup was pretty good. I was on the end, and then here are the other vendors that were here at the event. We were set up in a U shape, so when you came in, you kind of saw what would be on the right. I was on the left. There was one other person that had a few crocheted items right here, so, but that was okay. And these are the other vendors that had attended. I'm not for sure. I didn't ask how everybody else did, but I could tell they were, some sales going on. But this is the way the event itself was set up. Good morning. It is Saturday, April 20th. So it is a week past my actual market day. Oh my goodness. To all the marketers, crafters, I gotta give y'all big time respect. I always wondered when I would watch videos of market day preps and things, why, the timeline from the day you had your market to the day you uploaded the next video, normally it'd be like Wednesday or something. Like if it was a weekend, it might be Wednesday or Thursday or even Friday before you said, oh hey, it's been so many days past the market. I get it now. Oh my goodness, it was crazy. I get how tired you are because you don't think about the setup, the time you're on your feet, talking to people, walking around, whatever you're doing. It's and I guess too, whatever you did before the market, so the prepping that you did, how that's your stress levels, to build up to that point, it knocks you out. I get it. So big respect to everybody who do events. Um, but I'm happy I did it. And oh my gosh, I can't wait for the next one. So I'm trying to get into one for June. We'll see how that goes. But okay, so I showed you my intro. I showed you some of the video, the little video that I had of the event itself. And so today I'm just going to kind of go over everything that I learned from that market. My notes are down below, so if you see me look down, that's what's going on. Let me explain. It was a learning experience. I'm glad I did a small pop up to get myself to see, get the quirks out. And I lost my first sale because of all things. I had it set up that I had my tablet as my square POS. And for how I didn't know how, I left it in the car. And so I had to go out and get it, and I lost that sale because they couldn't wait until I got back. So I lost my first sale. That's a bummer, but it's a learning experience. Also, I have to use like my phone. If there's no Wi-Fi, I have to use my phone as a hotspot for my tablet. And so I just learned, you know what? I'm putting my Square POS on my phone. I know I've seen a lot of YouTubers do that when they add events, And now I see why. Yeah, I like to record with my phone, but now I know I can just record with my tablet and just kind of add it in later. And so that's what I'm going to do from now on, is have my POS on my phone itself, because then I don't have to worry about Wi-Fi and all that kind of stuff. So that was one. The other thing too is, as you saw by the video, you saw my table, you see that it has a lot of stuff on it. My Somewhere along the line, when I first started my business, I had a idea of what I wanted to do. And then somewhere along the line, it changed. And this event let me know I need to go back to what I started with. And what ended up happening is, I was picturing um, my tent, and if I was outside, I had 3 tables. If I wanted, I'm sorry, I have a hair on my eyelash. Okay, sorry. I had my table, my tent, and I wanted 3 tables, and I wanted something for everyone when it came in. I want something there for everyone to buy. Well, the event showed me I can't do that. It's not that I can't, it's just that it's too much. I can't have something for everyone. When I started my Loc-N-Stitch, the whole point behind it was the locks. I was doing products because I have locks and I want to still be able to do stuff with my hair. So that was the first part of my business. The stitch part was because I like bags and purses. So I wanted to make bags and purses. And incorporating in that was crocheting, because again, I can't always wear like a beanie or a toboggan on my hair because it makes it too tight. So I wanted to, crochet or knit like scarves or hooded stuff to go over my hair and still look where I can be cute and comfortable at the same time. So I realized that on last Saturday, that I'm doing too much. There are little things I'm going to keep with my business, but I'm about to go through and restructure everything and put on sale the extra stuff that I have that I don't need, or just give it away. I haven't decided yet. But that event let me know, let me get back to the basis of my company, what I wanted it to be about, and focus on that. Because here's the deal, either you're going to buy it or you're not. I'm not going to try to get you to buy something else if it's not within my well, that's it. I'm done. So it was a learning experience to have the event. As I said in the video, I didn't have any video of me loading my truck or unloading it, because I just didn't have the time. Also, in that video, you would have actually, it's not this video. It was yet the prepping video. I had a sign for my checkout stand, and I showed you where I had that little gold stuff on it. Well, I changed that. I printed a new sign because I didn't want to look too unprofessional. I also showed you in that video, I had my bags, the white bags, and I put my label on the front of them. Well, I'm going to get black bags and do the same thing so you can actually see the label. I decided that at the event also. So, you can, because no one, you could see it if somebody was walking around, but you can't see it at the same time. So I want to get black ones, plus my aesthetics are black, white, and gold anyway. So I'm going to get either black and gold bags and do it that way. Okay. So as far as the event, I know the whole point of recap videos is to give y'all an idea of how the event went and how things go. I'm going to input a little screenshot here of, no, not yet. So I did an inventory list, and this is what it is. So for each event, I'm going to do this. So here's this. It's just an inventory list. So I'm going to put up here what the event name was, and then this is an inventory of everything that I have. Now, I will update this now that I'm going to kind of get rid of stuff, but I wanted to know how much of each thing that I took or whatever. And I because a lot of my stuff is little, like my hair ties, they're small. So I have a lot of those. So I end up taking almost like $3,000 worth of inventory based on what I was the selling points, which you think, oh my God, that's a lot. But it's not, because like I said, I have 62 hair ties because I sell them either one a piece or three. I sell three for a price. And so I have to have a lot of them. The same thing with the hair ties for the boys, the girls, and the men and women, and then a whole lot. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I got a, there you go. Wow, I had some kind of hair on my eye. Okay, so anyway, um, like I said, in that video, I don't know if I mentioned it, but originally I said there was not a whole lot of promoting for this event, and I kind of thought it was not going to go good, which is, I said I was okay with it because I wanted to be able to do my setup and try it out, see how things went. But what ended up happening is it was Ari, um, excuse me, our part was in the back of this building is event space. The front part has tables, chairs, but it's like a bar setting and kitchen, and the back is like an open room. So we were in the back. Lucky for us, somebody else had an event there. It wasn't like a pop-up event. It was more of some kind of get together because they had food and stuff up front. It's a good thing because our business came from that event, not because of our event being publicized, which is what happens with some pop-ups. So I'm going to be very limited on the amount of pop-ups that I do if I don't think it's going to be, if there's not a lot of advertising, and there's no exposure, because it would have been sad had we had no one come back there because there was not something going on up front. So I'm grateful that there was two events going on. So as I said earlier, I missed my first sale, and it would have been a $40 sale, had I did it, got it, on top of everything else. But in the end, I still did make some sales. Now I'm going to input the screenshot that I have of, I talked about in my prepping video, my good, better, and best levels of what I wanted to make. So I'm going to put that screenshot in so you can see where my levels were for this event. And then we're going to talk about what I actually did. So I actually had, like, other than the one I missed, I had three sales. I sold two of my ballerina dolls. No, I'm sorry. That was a sale that I missed. Was my that one. I sold one later on, a ballerina doll. I sold two. My first sale was two of my Yip Yips. My second sale was one of my Senate salt packs, and then my third sale was my ballerina doll. Um, and yes, it doesn't sound like a whole lot. It wasn't. It was a total of $60 that I sold for the event, and that's without the taxes. Um, but I sold $60. The taxes was $465. My Square fees for the two transactions I did on Square was 85 cents. So my revenue was $54.50. It cost me $45 for the event, and gas was like $2, or was it $5 for gas. Only because, I didn't talk about this in my prepping video, but when it comes to the mileage, what it is, I think I found somewhere like the government pays 62.5%, no, 62.5 cents per mile for mileage, and that's the number that I'm using for my mileage. So whatever miles it is, back and forth, that's what I'm doing. So I made my event fees back, which was good. That was fine. Of course, if I had the other sale, I would have made a little bit more, but it's okay. A learning process. It was, like I said, it was great. I enjoyed the atmosphere. I cannot wait to do another event. Now I get why everybody's so excited and crazy. And you think to yourself, why am I doing this when you have events back to back? You know how it's going to wear you out. But hey, this is what we want to do. And it was the coolest thing to say, oh my gosh, someone bought my stuff. Something that I like, something that I made, someone bought it. So I'm already, like I said, I'm restructuring myself. I'm getting rid of the stuff that was out of my wheel. I'm getting rid of it. I'm just going to go back to what I wanted to do. So I hope y'all stick with me on this journey. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you on my next video or my next event. As always, dare to be different. Y'all have a good day.